making dessert. Look, we're making custard today. Well, at this point, I guess it's edible. We just need to put some sugar in there rather than some lye. Because I've got new scales, they're now off camera. Where is the camera? They're now off camera over here, so I'm going to have to put the lye in off camera, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but there's really not much I can do about that. I think I've said in another video that I was going to move the scales to somewhere a little more sensible, but I just haven't got to that yet. There's just too much stuff. So we're going to do this off camera. You can listen to Boogly whinge probably whilst I'm doing this, because that's what he does best. Oh, he's right here. Can you see him? Right there. That's my feet. Oh, dearie me. Yep, can't go anywhere without Boogly anymore. That's it. He's like attached to my hip now, I think. Or something. Lie in. Woo! Oh, lion. That would be nice. I'd love a lion. Huh? Alright. Let's get it a bit warmed up. Oh, this is a big bucket in there. Such a big bucket. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're making Joop a little bug. That's the one problem with soaping under the light. Yes, we are doing Joop. I have done this for you guys before, but then I lost the cutting video, so I just didn't bother. And what's the point of watching someone make soap if you can't see what it looks like when it's cut? Having logistical problems here at the moment. Everything's just in the way of everything else. Oh, there's another little bug. Hey. Oh, I think that one was a flea because it just jumped really high. We do have fleas at the moment. Well, the cats have fleas, but I've got flea stuff coming tomorrow, thank God. Poor little buggers. And flea spray for the carpets. So, yes. That's my life in a nutshell. We have fleas. Woohoo! That is not emulsified yet by any stretch of the imagination, so we'll give that a bit more of a whip, a bit more of a whiz. That's more like it. Oh, everything's so greasy. Greasy, greasy. So I'm going to put embeds on the top. Oh, I know, sacrilege, right? It is for me. But, you know, I thought I'd do something different. This is partially a wholesale order. What I'm doing is the order is for 10 Joops. So I'm going to make it's a royal mess. I'm going to make 30 because this one sells fairly quickly. So I thought, well, you know, I can do a wholesale order and a retail 20 all at the same time. Which was kind of the point of the slab molds anyway, was to be a little bit more efficient. Oh my God, it's just everything's too greasy. I don't know what it is. I'm just not in the mood. That's what it is. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm uploading a video at the moment for release tomorrow. So I have to wait until it's uploaded so I can schedule it in case I don't get out of bed in time. And I need to put the end screen stuff in once it's uploaded. So it's like this is just time wasting. I mean, it had to be done, but it's time wasting as well, so whatever. I thought I was in a good mood. Obviously, I was wrong. Now I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm gonna just do a drop swirl, but I'm using chambray and melon fizzer, and I have also made little balls in the same colour. which I will show you momentarily. This is beautiful. Yeah. But I wanted a lighter blue, and it's got kind of green notes to it, which is why I used the chambray. You can see that. And then the melon fizzer, looks like that. And yes, once again, oh, that's not enough fragrance, you dickhead. I've measured out enough fragrance for a loaf mould, not a slab mould. Look at that girl. That's not enough fragrance. What are you doing? It's like a third of the amount. For God's sake, I'm a dickhead. Seriously, I am a dickhead. Alright, so I'll show you my balls. So here's my balls. They're just balls, just little balls. Some in green, some in blue, matching colours. I put the paper in here because even though this is no sweat melt and pour, it's still very humid here, so I don't trust it. Oh, well, move your tail then, you idiot. I just trod on his tail. Don't put your tail under my foot. Now I'm going to put a little bit of titanium in here, just a little bit, because I think it discolours a little bit. I'm not entirely sure because the last one I made was black with brown in it, so I don't know if it discoloured, but it's got, I think, 1.5% vanillin in it. So we will just assume that it's going to, and then that way, if it does, we're covered, and if it doesn't, it'll be extra white. But I didn't want to put a lot in there because I don't really want it to do that stuff which I can't think of at the moment. Get glycerin ribbons, that's what I was thinking. Jesus. I'm going to try and be a little bit more purposeful with my drops today too, which I never do, so. But because I'm using the slab mould, well, probably should put some fragrance in first. Oh jeez, I should not be soaping. That is now the correct amount of fragrance. Such a dickhead. Oh, seriously, sometimes I wonder about me. This, I quite like this. I don't like it as much as the 1 million, but I have actually not found a man's scent that I do like as much as the 1 million. So, and 1 million's good to work with. I mean, it discolours, but it's not bad enough that you can't work with it. Yeah, I don't know. This one's just a little. This one's a little green for me. I think that's the best way I know how to describe the smell. It smells. It's got a fresh note, green note to it. Does that make any sense? You guys will have to explain it to me. But that's what it smells like. It smells like it's got plant life in it. No, it doesn't. That's just stupid. Okay. So you can go over there. And yes, so I've got, you can see the marks on my mould. These are the loaves, these are the slices. So I'm going to try, like I said, try and be a little bit more purposeful with my drop swirl and take a little bit more notice. This is just going everywhere like I normally do. But whether or not I actually can is a different matter. So Boogly's now under their bench. Have hardly any God, my brain. Remember me telling you that this happens when I'm depressed or manic or whenever. Sometimes it's really weird. It's like I just lose everything. So I'm going up what I think is one side, and then down what I think is the other side, and then up one side and then down the other side. To do the same thing with this, and I'm going to try and do it right on top of what I've already done. And then what am I going to do? Hey, your claws are sharp. Do you mind not standing on me? I might go down the middle from right up high, she says. I'm not a very good shot. And the same thing, but I might go the other way. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now that's not textury. I'm not going to be able to texture that for a while. Oh, I need to smell me, so I better do that. Put some white in. Is my fat head in the way? Probably. And a little bit of green. And a little bit of blue. Whoops! Blue everywhere. And as we can see, I haven't mixed the colour enough because I didn't stick blend it. And I might just put a little bit more green on the top of that, just so it's matchy. Just like that. And then that can go over there. And then I'm going to get a mould to put all this spare stuff in. I could have probably put a little bit more in there, but I'm going to texture it upwards anyway. It's got glitter all over it. I'm like, what is that? It looks like cockroach poo. It's not. It's bloody purple glitter. I have fabulous cockroaches. Oh, look, it can just stay on there. It's only glitter. It's not going to hurt anyone. Oh my god, I won something. Can you believe it? Well, you probably can. I can't because I never win anything. Well, I never go in anything. Probably that's why I never win anything. But Amanda at my Mica Obsession was had 2 new micas, and she was asking for names, and one was green and one was blue. Funnily enough. Well, get. And yeah, I suggested Shamrock Shimmer, and I in. So if you get Shamrock Shimmer from my Mica Obsession, I named it. Oh, I'm so happy. Just like I said, I never win anything. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yep, alright. So there's definitely enough to put, oh, yeah, 10, 20, 30. And then we've got your end bits. So I'm just thinking, I should put that on there. This top, what am I going to do with this top? I was going to texture it, but I don't know. Because I think it would, if I didn't texture it, I think it would look really pretty with like an infinity swirl or something, but will that take away from these? Oh, I hate that. Indecision time. And I'm not indecisive. I'll just texture it like I normally do. And I'll do it's the perfect consistency right now. I'm the worst. Dead-eye Dick. Just call me Dead-eye Dick, because God almighty, I'm terrible. I'm not lining these up with the with these. I'm just doing normal texturing on the top. I thought I'd put the balls in the middle. Quite like that. They got little edges on them, little like coloured ridges. That's pretty cool. Just make it a little bit flatter in there. But make sure I don't trim my stupid cat. So I'm thinking, well, they look like boobs. Seriously. Oh my god, they look like boobs. Where's the camera? Why? What's going on with that camera? You've got way more window than normal. Oh, you can see my shit down there. That's a great big bag of salt. No, it's just I'm too close. That's what the problem is. There we go. Okay. For photo's sake, I'm going to do these opposite. And yes, that's what I'm going to do all the way down. So how about we just fast forward from here on. quietest I've ever been for half an hour. Okie dokie. I don't know if a paper towel helps, but I put it in there anyway. We need spritz of glitter just to bring all that out. Rainbow's got lovely hints of blue and green in it, so that's not doing anything. I guess it's not full enough. It's coming out, but it's not very much coming out. Seriously, there's really not much coming out. Not impressed at the moment with that. Should I? It's basically a masculine soap. I probably shouldn't. No, it'd be good. We know how men get all spastic if someone thinks they might possibly be gay. Oh my god, you can't have glitter because he might be gay. Oh my god, and that'll be the end of it. And Jesus Christ, everyone will think he's gay and the world will end. Blah, blah, blah. The term's fragile masculinity, isn't it? I hate that term. I hate all those bullshit terms. It's just friggin' society just being stupid. That's all it is. Alright, I'll do a close-up with the phone, attach it, and then we'll go to the cutting. Alright, see you later. Hello, thought I might do some filming in the daytime for a change. Ugh. Alright, this is so heavy. I'm just gonna slide this down her. Ugh, it's so heavy. I'm always terrified I'm gonna drop it. Oh. Alrighty. One side. Whew. That's a bit boring. Oh. Two sides. Alright. Very boring. But we have to remember that I purpose poured today, last night, because I poured them so that the swirl would be in the middle of each of those. Alright, so let's get the colour. Meow, kitty cat. We have our helper down here today. Oh, look at this. Just needs a good scritch. He loves a good scritch. He loves any attention. He doesn't care what it is, as long as it's attention. Now, what I'm going to do is try and line this up. Might go that way, actually. I don't know if I've got this right. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Slice. Well, that's exciting. Wow, so exciting, this soap. It's very sticky, is what it is. And as you can see, it's gone off-white because I did say that it would discolour. Yes. Ooh, smell that goat milk. It, you poor little thing. It didn't, the drop didn't go in very far. But it does look like a single loaf of soap. Like the drop is now very, very purposeful. Although in saying that, for these to fit in my containers that hold my soap, I have to actually plane a fair bit off the edges. I ended up putting glitter on it, by the way. I couldn't help myself. You can see that. But I think that turned out really nicely, actually. Wait, no, that's around the wrong way. Now, let's see how well we did with these last two. Oh no! So I wanted to have a fairly fat one on the end, because usually I have two thinner ones. I thought, well, if I have a fat one, I can actually use these in the shower. I'm always stealing my own soap. Which, I mean, seriously, if that's not a good endorsement, I don't know what is. Because, you know, if you won't use your own soap, you aren't making very good soap. Alrighty. But the colours are really nice. I like the colours. The blue and the green looks really good together. I'm glad I didn't have a break between the two. Like, I like how the blue is sitting inside the green. It's very tartan looking. Now, let's see if we can line this up. Do you want to watch me cut all of it? It's close. Oh, let's just go for it. What's the worst that could happen? Hey! It's a bit boring. They're just little swirls. They're not very deep at all. But, you know, I mean, that's not altogether awful. You can see I've sort of missed the mark down the middle. I have to figure out how to do that better. This one gelled. It's actually gelled all the way. You can see there's no ring. And when I picked it up to have a look at it last night, I picked it up in the mould, and it just went. It was so liquid. That's a nice piece. I like that piece. I do. I like that a lot. I like the little, just a little blue drip in the middle. It's kind of cool. Oh, that was that. Yeah, that's right. So come back with that little. So the other one should have a little green drip in the middle, shouldn't it? Didn't I do that? Blue in one and green in the other? I'm pretty sure I did. I'll find it in a minute. No, that's back to front. So confused. Yeah, no, it's pedantic. I don't care. The soap has a right way and a wrong way. Shush. I've got other soap on that. This bench is a little grotty at the moment. It's kind of cool when it goes around the corner like that. I kind of like that. And that one, which is cool. Alright, well, I'm going to cut this. You can turn it off if you really want to, but I'm going to keep cutting. Because I know, I'm sure there's at least one person out there that wants to see the whole thing cut. This needs to go in the dishwasher. Alright. Oh, shaved a ball. Ah, crap. Yep, now we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. What's happened is that I'll show you. The end wire has slid off, and I've had to push it back in here to cut. So now we've got this stupid looking thing. I'll fix it in a minute. Alright, let's have a look and see what happens with this one. That's a really nice piece. I like that. So this goes. Wait, what? I'm so confused. This goes this way. does that go now? I'm so confused. Oh, that way. Is it? No, I don't know. So confused. This is the outside. Oh, I just messed with my head now. Look, you can see the that little white spot is titanium dioxide. It wasn't completely mixed in. Should have mixed it for a bit longer. That serves me right. That's pretty cool. I like that one. It's an interesting swirl. It's definitely. Yes, it's got the two little ones in the middle. I'm glad I put the glitter on it though. I think that just dresses it up a smidge. Oh, excuse me, I just had 2 spoonfuls of ice cream. Oh, there was a boysenberry one. Vanilla and boysenberry. It was on special, so I thought, well, I'll just have that. Only because it was on special, not because I actually wanted ice cream. I just was saving money. How full of shit is that? That's like the worst excuse to buy ice cream ever. Well, that's a big one, isn't it? Who needs an excuse? You have one life. If you want to eat ice cream, freaking well eat it. Oh, well, that's really boring. Yeah, so we want to do things in life, but we have to make these excuses to do them. And it's like, just do them. If you want to do them, just do them. Oh, that's better. That's better. I don't know where this bit goes now. No clue. I'm thinking it's actually a really nice swirl. Yep, goes there. So does that match now? Oh, it does. Look at that. Now it's all back in its order. Yeah, I know how weird that is. Alrighty, well, that's it for whatever it was I made. Oh, you bitty yoop. With embeds. Woohoo! So yes, so I think it's going to be quite nice when it's done. I don't think it'll discolour much more than it has. It shouldn't go much more than just that creamy colour. So we've got, actually you can see on this one, I don't know, I can't see it on the screen there, but can you see just here where it's just not, the gel's not quite reached the edge there, and we also have a few glycerin removers. Nothing drastic. And that seems to be about the only piece I can see any gel on. Oh yeah, if you look really, really closely, you can see right on this corner here. But seriously, these are all back to front. Alright, I'm going to just do that when you're not watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.